Hey, Shalom Makim, Yahba Hashem Yahshai Brakathum. Just wanted to do a quick video while I'm on the road, stuck in some traffic. Yeah, I don't really have a topic, so just kind of going to go with the spirit. Actually, there's a couple things that have been, kind of, I've been noticing or just kind of, I guess, seeing what the spirit's been doing. And, one of the things is that, you got to realize, the reason that you're in this thing, right? Like, remember the first day, the first week or month or the first year that you were in this truth and what your intentions were. A lot of guys, their intentions when they first came in weren't for furthering the truth at all. They just, they just wanted to be a part of something. Shit, I think I'm in the wrong lane. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. That's not the way it's supposed to be at all. You're supposed to be, selfless. You're not supposed to have some ulterior motive. Some people, came in because they think it was like a Black Panther party or something. That's not the case. This is the Most High's program. You came in this because you wanted to know the truth, and you wanted to help. You saw that this was real, and you understood that this was the true power, that the name Yahweh, the name Yahweh Shai, actually, means something. It's not just a fad. It's not something that you've, taken lightly. There was a lot of fear on you in the beginning too, was there not? There should have been. There should have been a lot of fear on you where you're thinking like, oh man, what was that? Every manner of sin shall be forgiven except blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, man. And you're like, man, fuck it. I don't ever want to do that. Did I ever do that even in the world? And you're like, man, fuck. You're supposed to have a heavy amount of fear on you. It's like 1 second. Hopefully, I'm double check. I think it's still recording. Let me see. Yep. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the screen was still being recorded. So I know it's dark. Obviously I'm on the road. It's nighttime. I can't hold the phone up like that. So, but yeah, this calling, you being called into this, you also have realized that many are called and few are chosen. So that level of fear is supposed to constantly be on you to, not slip up. And if you do slip up, you want it to be, hopefully for you, it's nothing in malice. Mistakes will be made. You will make mistakes. You're not perfect. That's why you're striving for perfection. And that's why the reward will be perfection, a perfect body and a perfect mind. That's going to be one of the rewards. So when you come into this thing, you're supposed to, I'll say, remember who you were in the beginning. And keep that fire going, man. Because that was a better you. Hopefully that was a more sincere and truthful self of you. I hope that made sense. But as you can see, there's a number of guys, a large handful of people, of men, a lot of which we've never met because they were in this thing before we even knew about it, man. Who have come and gone, and like look at Nate, look at Johanna putting their hands to the plow and looking back. They're not fit for the kingdom, but they came back like it's something to be said about them. Like they came back like they never stopped pushing the word, like they never stopped hitting the streets. Those guys are not worthy. You know, and really, man, they're not even that big of a fish, because that simple truth cuts the shit out of them, man. And you left and came back. What's up with that? You say you work with sodomites. What's up with that? You say you downplay the name. What's up with that? You're under a 501c3 charter. What's up with that? You know, all these little things, right? But like I said, you got guys that have come into this thing for the wrong reasons, and they just wanted to belong to something and think that they could use it to get one over on people. You know, to them it was all about some black power movement, some brown berets or some shit, man. You know, so remember your first love, man. And that's really why the scriptures say what they say, dealing with your minds being stirred up, the pure minds being stirred up by way of remembrance. You know, though you once knew this, you know, that's why it says you got to be fully persuaded in your own mind, man. You gotta be called into this thing and chosen. Really, that's all it comes down to, man. Are you chosen? And another thing too, for all the new brothers that are coming in, hey, you gotta work, man. You gotta have a job, because we're men. You know, you gotta remember that we're men. You know, your body's always gonna be tired. You know, your body's always gonna be tired. The flesh is weak. The spirit is willing, man, but the flesh is weak, and it must be that way if you are, you know, truly sincere about the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. If you're truly sincere about it, then you're not going to care that your body's tired, man. Because guess what? You've seen people in the world, you know, your dad, your uncle, your grandfather, other father figures, whatever you had in your life. You saw them go to work day in and day out, tired as fuck, barely bringing home enough, you know, money for food, and you know how many for you and how many other siblings needed clothes and school supplies and, you know, all that other shit, man. Taking you out for birthdays, and they're celebrating the holidays, and constantly broke, living check to check. But look what they did, right? They went every day. They got up. You know, hey, we do that, and one more thing, man. We push the word. So look, you're gonna be tired, you know, physically. Who gives a shit? You know, grow the fuck up, man. Anyway, I'm about to be at my spot here in a second. So until next time, Shalom, Akim.